Buying a property post the COVID-19 pandemic has become a nightmare for consumers. The difficult economic conditions in the country have also made the situation even more difficult. Doreen Alexander, a Kimberley resident, recently sold her property and is in the process of buying a new one. She says high interest rates and low salaries had become a challenge for consumers to buy properties.
In today's time, it's very difficult because before COVID, that with the interest rates was low and everything. But today, people are struggling with the bond and the transfer fees. If you don't pay that cash or you get a bond from a bank, then you can, and your ITC must be correct, because that is the big problem with some people. They've got paid up accounts, but they never get a paid up letter. So that might be there's interest on the account, and that's make them a ITC bad. So that is also a problem.
Alexander believes banks can ease the financial burden on consumers, especially when buying a property, as some consumers are still facing up to pay lawyers.
If the bank doesn't assist you with the fees, so then they give you 105% a bond. But if otherwise, and then if you take transfer fees with the bond, then your interest rate is also going up. So people are looking at that. If you have to pay 20 years on a bond, it's a lot of money that you pay back.
Meanwhile, a Kimberley property developer says many people are flocking to the cities where prices are stable. He says supply remains an issue in the city, and that causes barriers of entry.
People are going to buy less, or they can't afford the house. If you keep in mind, from COVID, your bond payments has gone up about between 50 and 60%. So people are saying, rather, I'll sell my house because I don't need to maintain it as well. Because apart from that, you need to maintain your house as well. They will rather be renting. You can stay in a better place and pay less for it, and you don't have the maintenance.
He concurs with Alexander that the pandemic has brought bad news for consumers.
I want to break it down in two categories. The one is a smaller category, let's say from 1 million to 1.5 million, where your transfer cost will be around about 70,000 Rand that you need to pay cash. The bank is not going to lend that to you. And you need to earn around 55,000 Rand per month. If you're buying a loan, obviously you need to earn that, or you with your spouse buying that property. If we take it to the second category, which is going to be between 1.8 million Rand and 2.3 million Rand, your transfer cost goes up to 150,000 Rand that you need to pay cash. This is for transfer duty, your bond attorney and your transfer attorney.
In conclusion, Strauss has encouraged consumers to buy property from reputable developers and use legitimate lawyers to avoid losing their hard-earned cash to scams. Thabiso, Radebe, SABC News, Kimberley.